Hello, welcome back to Simon Outdoors. Today I'm on my friend's farm. I apologise straight away for the wind noise. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't control the weather. I did bring my bipod to do some recording, but I just think it's too windy. So we'll just show you the camp area where I normally sometimes, while I'm out here hunting, whether it's for overnight or the weekend, I camp out down here sometimes under this willow tree, or sometimes I camp just in the field, just over there, somewhere there. Depends on whether there's sheep in that field. This side is arable, over this side of the edge. This side is livestock. Got sheep in there for the last 15 years, but now we've got cattle, which is great fun. But I don't fancy getting chased by a bull like I did at work. Anyway, we'll pan around now. This, where I am now, many years ago, used to be a big cattle drinker, and it was filled in. So I've got lots of willow trees. Well, big willow trees in the hedge bottom just here. Some of them's fallen down. I know you can't see it very well, or probably at all, but some years ago I did come with a spade. I had no money to pay someone with a tractor to come in and re-dig part of this wet hole to attract more wildlife, ducks, anything like that. I just wanted to get more life in here. You can only see a tiny bit of water left in there, but that entire square, and then it goes up there. It's fed by a land drain which seems to be always flowing. But anyway, I cut some willow back. I do let the shoots grow. Like here you can see some more shoots growing, but when it's going to get overrun, these shoots here, when they're a bit thicker, I'll collect those and I'll be showing you the figure 4 trap unless I find some others somewhere else. Now I've had permission from my friend to do this before, because it gets overrun and it just goes everywhere. Anyway, this is some willow I cut back before, and you can see I've hung it in the branches. Just here, you can see. The reason I've done that is so the next time I come, I'm not collecting wood off the floor or trying to get it out the tree that's dead and hanging. A few months ago I came and I stopped overnight, but as it was absolutely Baltic and I wasn't prepared, I slept in the car and I just cooked my dinner down here out the way. It attracted a few foxes, but they didn't bother me and I didn't bother them. It was pitch black. So yeah, I've hung this wood in the tree so that next time I come down to have my campfire and cook my food, I've got dry wood. Now, I'm not pulling branches or trying to cut in the night above my head, not knowing what's entirely falling down. As you can see, there's some dead wood here which I can collect at a later date, but I've got enough there for my next fire. So this is my primitive seat. I was going to make a lot better seat in future, but I don't want to put something too permanent here. Normally when I have a fire anywhere else, you leave no scene, but because I regularly cook out here, that's why you can see bits of charcoal and bits of wood left and that. You know, I've not brought any charcoal, it's just the wood's turned more like charcoal. That's my Ruger I brought out with me today. I know some of you don't like the banana mags, looks a bit tactical. That's not the reason why I've gone for that. I just like having a few more rounds than the 10 shot. Because it's windy today, I brought this one so if my shot isn't spot on, sorry, spluttering my words there, I've got a second shot on repeat. As with my bolt action, I have to take my eye away a bit to cycle the bolt and take my next shot, and in that case I've lost it. You know, I've lost the rabbit, it's gone. So with the top of this Ruger, when I first got it, I travelled a long way to fetch this Ruger. I went over to Grimsby. I saw it on, I think it was Gunstar, and it was about £220. All I got was the rifle. I got some mounts, not these mounts, and a scope and a 10-shot magazine. The scope, which I later found out was garbage. You could move it left to right but not up or down, so that got given to kids to muck about with, like a telescope, thinking they were pirates or something. And also on the top here the paint was flaking off, so what I did is, also with this gun, I've changed inside the pin that the bolt comes back and hits. I've replaced to the rubber pin, so it's a bit more quieter. I've also changed the holding back mechanism down here, so when you pull it back you can hold it and then just pull and it'll release and take a bullet into the breech. Because the original way you have to press this lever at the same time. Yeah, so I cleaned this off. I've not coated the aluminium with anything. When I put the rail on, because it's such short screws in there with the thickness of the metal, it rattled loose the first time, so I completely stripped all the mechanism, dried it all out, rebuilt it, and I put thread lock onto the screws. Not had a problem since. The other thing I noticed, which I've never had a problem on my bolt action rifle, is that the sound moderator started coming loose. This is a Parker Hale. On my other rifle I've got a SAC, which is brilliant. The reason I went for this one is so if I ever had to take the scope off, I knocked it and it was out, I can undo it, as I'll show you around here. Sorry about my finger in the way of the camera. With this here, I can just undo it, whip the scope off, and I can still use the open sights to shoot. So if I'm out for a weekend, just got the rifle with me, have a problem with the scope, get it off, we can still keep shooting. So, but yes, the problem I had with the moderator was it started to come loose, which wasn't very good. Not very happy about that. But all I did was some PTFE tape round the thread, moderator tight on. It's never moved since. So that's my Ruger 1022. That's not a Harris bipod, that's just a cheap one off eBay. Many years ago I used to have the Harris bipods, but now I just buy the cheap ones off eBay. Never had a problem. They're fantastic. 10 quid you've got a bipod, as I think the Harris ones used to be about 30–40 pounds. The scope is just a 3B9x40, I believe. I'll just check that. I've normally got a 3B9x40, or I might have a 3B9, yeah, 3B9x40 on that one. Just see it there. Sorry, that's not very good. It's not getting into focus. That says Hawk Sport HD 3B9x40. On my other rifle I've got a 3B9x50, which is a bit of difference, not a lot. So well, I've just come down into this area, as if we take a walk over here. I've done a bit of trampling. I've sneaked through first to see if there are any rabbits in the field, but I normally come down here quietly without crunching on any sticks or any greenery. And this is a dike here that runs at the back of this edge, and I come to this little spot here, and without the wind blowing and creating a lot of noise, I can see right down this hedge line, and this hedge is lovely natural camouflage for me, and I can pick rabbits up down here. But unfortunately at the minute there's nothing out. I'm going to go and take a walk round in a minute to have a look to see if there's anything else about today. But I don't think my chances are very good. But after I've done today, I'm still going to have fun, because I'm going to go to my local gun shop. Been looking for a shotgun again. I haven't shot a shotgun in a few years, so I'm going to go for look for a shotgun and pick up some more bullets. for the rimfire. That's what this is. It's a 2.2 rimfire. I use subsonic expanding ammunition. It just works better in the gun. It's a lot quieter, and I've just always used expanding ammunition for humane killing. With my brain tanning, I tend to go for a chest shot, so for the heart, because I need the brain for tanning the skin. If I was just going out for meat, I could go for a head shot or a heart shot. It doesn't matter because I won't be keeping the skin, but now I've started keeping every skin I've got, really. So yeah, so that's where I am today. You see these big willow trees have fallen in. I've took some off the ends over the years. It used to extend out a lot further into the field, but I've cut it back. So that's where I am at the minute. I haven't brought anything out with me today to do any camping or cooking or anything like that. It's just come out for a few hours, see the friends at the farm, and have a walk around. Also, I don't know whether you'll be able to see, if I can see as well, there's a big woodland over there, and I just popped over today to see if anyone was around, because that's a privately owned woodland. And I was going to ask, see if I could have permission to go in there for practicing bushcraft. It'd be lovely because it looks like there's a different variety of trees in there, and I bet there's plenty of wildlife as well for hunting and eating, and also just for looking and enjoying. I do believe we have got badgers around here. I've never found the badger set, but I've found where they've been digging, because I know that they dig and make little toilets around the border of their territory, which is approaching that direction, the woodland. So they might cross over at night time and come onto this land. But I'd love to go and watch the badgers, or like I've seen before, just lay some sand out on the ground and let the badgers walk over it and catch the badger prints. So not done that yet. But we've got rabbits on here. We used to have hares on here. I haven't seen any in a long time, but we don't shoot hares on here, neither foxes. Used to love watching the hares. When I went to Mablethorpe the other weekend, lovely watching the hares running around the fields in Lincolnshire. But yes, there is foxes that come on here. I have seen them, and when I've had mixie rabbits before, I've left them for the foxes. I leave them at where I know the foxes go to. The other night when I was camping here, well, cooking me tea, I did put some photos up on Facebook for friends to see. I could hear a squealing over there, and I thought that's either a stoat gourd or a rabbit, or it's a fox. And that squealing in the pitch black night went straight behind me and shot off in that direction over there. But I were alright. I was too busy cooking me dinner and making sure I got plenty of coffee on go. So well, thank you very much for joining me on the farm. If I do get anything on my walk round, or see anything else interesting, normally we do have buzzards flying around here. I've spotted 3 at once, all circling around these fields, and when I come out at the top of the farm and I see those, I know I'm not going to get anything today. The rabbits have just gone away with those soaring about. They're going to spot those buzzards and head for home. So, but yes, if I find anything else, I'll or get any rabbits or anything like that, I'll do another video for you all. Right, well, I hope you're having a lovely Friday. I know I am. So take care. Thank you very much for watching and subscribing. I think I will be doing a giveaway when I get more subscribers. I was going to do it at 100. I might lower it down now. If you're into bushcraft, I think what I'll be giving away is one of the leather pouches that I make. I make a few different styles for bushcraft, and also for people that want to use it as just a nice leather bag, whether it's a pencil case, a travel case, for women, small leather bags that they can put toiletries in, that sort of thing. But yeah, it can go on your belt. Well, it depends on the type. That'll go. And then you can put your tinder in it, your ferrocerium rod, your flint and steel, whatever you like to carry. So I haven't brought a full fire kit out of me today. I've just brought some fat wood that I've got in the lanyard with my ferrocerium rod. I've got a new rod that's just come, a great big one. I think it's about 5" by 12-13 millimeters, something like that. So it's about 125 millimeters by about 13 millimeters in metric. I would love to get some nice dark hardwood for that, for the handle, or some antler. I'll work with some bone. I'd love to do that if I can get a piece big enough and the right type, right quality, and that would be my fire rod instead. I'm about halfway through the one that I'm using at the minute. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll stop rattling on, and you have a good day now. Alright, thanks for watching Simon Outdoors. Bye.